All right, hello everybody. Hopefully this is working. I should actually switch screens so I can see if it is working, but it should be working. Hello everybody. Welcome to another episode of our monthly Wynncraft podcast. Joining us today we have Lex or Lexnt or yet another day. Many names. Which one do you prefer to be called by?
Lex works.
Okay, Lex. So Lex is a content team manager and a GM. Can you tell us a little bit about what you've done and what you do and what you have made for Wynn?
So the main thing I work on is the festivals, including the one going on right now for like another day. That's the main thing I do, but I also work on like other content. Like I worked on the early game quest improvements for 2.0.3. I think I did All Roads to Peace, and I've worked on a bunch of other stuff over the few years I've been on the team.
How long have you been on the team? Why did you join the content team?
How long? I think I was a GM for like 8 months back in 2018, but then I left and rejoined in early 2020. So let's say 3.5 years.
2018.
Yeah, I've been playing for a while. I think I joined CT because I just really like Wynn, and I don't know, it's always been a thing. I've also want something like creative to put effort into. So this is something I do now.
All right. So on the topic of festivals, how do you go about making festivals? And like, do you do everything, or do you like direct people doing different things, or how does the whole process go?
So I do most of the stuff. Recently, more people have been getting involved, though. Like for the minigame, for Spirits minigame, Banish the Beyond, I had a lot of design help from other people. I had Sam is the one who decided all the spirit locations for the guiding of the spirits this year. And I've always had other people who help write NPC dialogue.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, one of the... Wait, I can't say. I was told not to spoil it. Sorry, Sam. Or
No
not sorry.
spoilers.
Yeah,
Guys.
I'm not saying what the locations are.
Yeah.
Where do you
Tell us,
get...
tell us everything about the Blizzard Festival right now.
Where do you get inspiration from for doing the different mini games? Does Salted like tell you what to do, or do you have free reign? Or
no, I have generally free reign. Salted sometimes pops in and says, "Hey, here's my thoughts on this thing you brought up as an idea," and I'm. But generally speaking, I have free reign, and even those are just like suggestions. Inspiration for mini games. The very first one.
Oh.
First one, kind of.
Wait, which one was the first one?
That would have been Battle for the Bonfire in 2022. I think somewhere around April or May, someone in CT just offhandedly mentioned, "Hey, it would be cool if we had like a capture the flag thing." And then I did that. I don't remember the exact reasoning, but I figured, hey, it would be fun to do, and I think it turned out pretty well.
What was the original idea behind making festivals as a general thing?
I couldn't tell you that because I wasn't involved in the original festival. Like the very first one was Bonfire 21, which I think happened without CT really knowing about it before it was happening. And then around midway through, we had the idea to like add some like in-game stuff for it.
Yeah.
So Zier made the tool that lets us replace debt lists a little bit. we had someone build a small bonfire, and then I added a little NPC there. But I think the success of the first bonfire. Originally, there were only going to be like 2 festivals a year, like I think Bonfire and Blizzard. But the success of Bonfire made us decide to do more. And we decided, hey, we should probably do more stuff in game. So for Spirits, I did a lot more, and from then on, it just kept happening every festival.
Yeah, because the first one was literally just crates, basically.
Yeah.
And then the first Spirits one was where we got the Spirits tracking down thing.
Yeah, with the spiritual tuna.
I think we'd also just gotten dialogue options around that time, so festivals were me.
The dialogue options were released about 2 to 3 months before the first Bonfire Festival.
Oh yeah.
No, I don't think they.
I am 100% certain they were released around March.
No, you're thinking of script.
Release.
You're thinking of script 2. Because script 2 is 1.20.2, but it didn't include dialogue options until like summer.
Oh.
We only got this around summer.
The dialogue options were released with the addition of the Lava Springs and Tempo Town Trouble quests, which were released in the 1.20.2
No, that was shift clicking. No, that was just
the new dialogue
Oh, you're right, that was just shift clicking.
Yeah. Dialogue options.
Okay, yeah, no, never mind. I am messing it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then we got the mini game. The first mini game was better for the bonfire, and then we got the Heroes one this year, first time, if I remember correctly.
Yes,
I don't remember the name of it though.
The Claim to Heroism.
That one was fun. I haven't played mini games for many years, you know. I've been basically only playing Win for at least the last 7 years or something like that. No, yeah, 6 years at least. But now we got the Spirits minigame. Are we gonna get a winter minigame, or is it gonna stay with being the like winter fair mini games?
So if there is a winter minigame, it's gonna be one I didn't work on because I'm pivoting to some Fruma stuff now.
Okay.
Oh,
because I do like to work on that.
Fruma,
do you have any plans in general for the Blizzard Festival that you can maybe tell us about?
You know, the planning for that is kind of not that much for now. We haven't really started up. I have a couple of ideas for like the daily hunt, like maybe how to mix up the there's a rat plushie there now. How to mix up the they're appearing.
NPC gathering?
Yeah, how to mix some of that stuff up so it's less similar to previous years. But besides that, we don't have a whole lot planned yet.
Yeah. How long does it take? Like, how long before a festival do you get started on it?
Usually a month. Sometimes more. Like for Spirits, I think we started around a month and a half because the project of Banish the Beyond stretched on a little bit.
Wow. I feel like my thumbnail was the accidentally not clickbaity then, because I was like, let's guess a month.
We put a lot of work into that
minigame.
Oh yeah,
do you
this
think
minigame
that you will
was.
change some of the minigames in the Winter Fair to be like more up to date with Wynncraft? I think the current minigames are like pretty much the exact same ones from like 2016 maybe.
I think they're from the 2019 updated one. No, I do agree. They're a little.
I think even that one had barely differences, didn't it?
No, it was decent bit different. But either way, I agree that they're definitely like outdated by this point.
Yeah.
I'd like to change them up a little bit. We had a few ideas on how to do that, but I can't make any promises yet because I don't know what that's going to look like.
Okay.
Interesting. Do you think we'll see mini games renewed? Like, I believe Salted said, I don't know if we included that in a video already, but Salted told us that we're gonna get, no wait, he said that in changelog, haha. We're gonna get new cosmetics for future next bonfire. There's gonna be new cosmetics, so they're phasing out the current sort of pool of cosmetics.
Yeah,
it's like, are the mini games are they gonna be switched around and remade, or is it gonna be the same mini game each festival?
It's probably going to be the same mini game each festival, though I'll probably change them up as time goes on, update them, improve them, because I'm definitely not 100% happy with the state of Bonfire Heroes mini games. I think they could use improvements, and I have a couple of ideas on how to do that. Same with Banish the Beyond. We had like a couple of spirit ideas that we had to cut for time that we'd like to revisit next year.
Yeah.
Well, I've got to say though, Banish the Beyond has been the only minigame during a festival where I didn't just stop playing after like 2 days. I've been playing like consistently until today. Like today I bought the Haunted Mask after I didn't buy any shards. I grinded them all myself. Such a fun minigame. Doesn't get as tiring as the other ones, I would argue.
Scary and stressful though, but
I'm glad to hear that it's been like that. I personally haven't been playing it much because I think I tired myself out during testing, but I'm glad people have been really enjoying it because it was a lot of work, and we were. I think I'm happy with how it ended up turning out overall.
Sure. You should be. It's great.
Are you also responsible
what's your favorite feature of the mini game?
Oh yeah.
Favorite feature of the mini game? I'll have to think about that.
Okay, do you have a favorite spirit, maybe?
Favorite spirit? I think my favorite...
It can be per map if you want.
No, my favorite spirit to play, I think, would have to be the Terror.
Oh, really?
Favorite,
okay.
but favorite spirit to implement. I want to answer that too. My favorite spirit to implement, I think, would probably also be the Terror. The Terror is pretty fun.
Wait, which one's the Terror? I don't know them by name.
Panic Zealot.
Oh, that one's scary, but I haven't played it.
I think it's harder to win with because I think it's easier to counter, but a good Terror is a difficult player.
The Taken was also fun to implement. We ran into an issue.
For people who don't know, the Taken is the one that goes through lockers, is it?
Yeah, that's the one. We ran into an issue where originally, when you would like enter your cloaked state and all lockers would glow, like half the lockers were out of visible range, so you couldn't see them. So I had to implement a thing that like moves the lockers visually closer to you.
Oh, that's cool. Okay.
So you can still see them and teleport to them even though they're out of visual distance.
There's still intentionally you cannot see like a locker on like the absolute other side of the map though, right? I think
you're supposed to be able to. It sometimes if there's like two lockers like in a line, you'll only see the closest one.
The same is for Vermin's burrows as well.
Yeah, that's just how glowing works.
I think Vermin is probably mine simply because I love the rat, and two, I think the walk speed is just super huge for chasing people. But I do really love Taken because getting like cross map snipes, especially on I don't know the map names, but the one with the church. I really enjoy getting big ass snipes on that map with not Taken with the one with the
Keeper.
The Keeper, yes.
Yeah, the bow one I've enjoyed. I don't remember them by name.
Fun.
The rat one is definitely like it looks adorable but scary at the same time.
Dude, when I first played the game, I spawned in, and the rat was coming towards me, and I was like, "Why is?" Because I didn't even know what the game was, right? I was like, "Why does this mob like moving like a player?" Right? Because when you look at a mob, you can, your brain subconsciously looks at the AI, and it's like, yeah, this has no intelligence, not a danger. But then, when I spawned in, I saw this mob, and it was a rat. And it was moving so horribly because it was a player. I was like, shitting myself.
Are you also responsible for making the items like the plushies and the?
Yeah, I make all the trinkets that go in and the consumable items. I did not make the equipment items. What I do is I usually put a message in the item maker chat, and I'm like, "Hey guys, I need a couple of items for the festival. Can you guys figure this out?"
I just want a tangent about those new items.
Yeah. Alex a car.
Save that for the next podcast. Oh, wink, wink.
Oh boy, the items are fun.
I think it was Lenny, right, who made this festival's items. I think.
No, no. I think it was Selvit and Alta who did them.
Oh.
Maybe Lenny made a couple. I don't remember.
I have no idea, but the rune-bound chains and future shock plating, delicious items. I love them.
But you made the rat plushie thing, and
actually, I didn't make the rat plushie. That where is he? He's here somewhere.
There's one in the water.
There's
you can't see it though. It's just a floating hat for the people.
There's Fish Cute. Fish Cute did the rat stuff, the rat plushie stuff.
Oh, I see.
Fish Cute.
There they are.
I love the rat plushie.
Also, the cost for it.
That bubble took like 2 hours.
Yeah, then now they're just floating
I did one hint, but otherwise, it was fun. It was good.
Yeah,
but definitely not like impossible.
There we go.
Yeah, it was good.
Now you guys can see the rats.
Yeah, Fish Cute did all of that. Fish Cute did a really good job on it. He was just like, "Hey, I want to make a cool secret hunt thing." I was like, "Yeah, go nuts," and he sure did.
Yeah, it's quite a bit of a hunt. Even knowing like the how to do it still takes a while.
Finding like the first note, because it's just like paper on top of like a thing that you'll never see because it's in an angle that you'd have to be above it to see. Oh, finding that first note took me so long. But after that, I was like, so.
Fishq just said in chat, it wasn't originally supposed to be such a large thing, but then I got carried away, which fair. I mean,
we could tell.
Making a secret sounds like it's fun. It does play like someone had fun making it. So it's really well done.
But on the topic of secrets, right? How's the clock mystery going?
Oh, here we go. So we're doing this already?
Yeah. I think you should probably start off by explaining what the clock mystery is, because
you guys could have waited a little bit. We could wait a little. No,
I was gonna ask later, but
no, it's okay. We can do it now. So the clock mystery was a piece of content in the original Gavel update, where you found 8 clocks just in this Gavel cities, and then you take them to a random clock tower in the pre-light forest, and then you get to fight 8 bosses to get some cool clock themed items. The issue is it was old back in, again, from Gavel. Back in Gavel, mobs could only have a single spell.
Yeah.
They couldn't, no spell combo. Spell combos only got in 1.19, but also only 1 spell per mob. You couldn't give them like 2 spells. So the bosses were not all that interesting, and they were also like, most of them were lower level than you would be when you got there. So just overall wasn't a very interesting thing to do. So when we were working on 1.20 and reworking Gavel, I decided, hey, I'm going to rework the clock mystery. Make it cooler. And half of it got in-game, but the other half I never finished because I got, I guess, distracted by other tasks, like around the end of 1.20's development, like in the beta, I had to do a bunch of bug fixes. Because of that, the clock mystery never got finished in time, and as time's gone on, I keep doing other things, keep focusing on other more important things. It's something I'd still like to finish eventually. My goal currently is to have it done with Fruma, because it's something I do really like the idea of, and I do want to finish. The idea originally was that you'd have the 8 bosses still. I think you could fight them in any order except the last one. And then doing it once would give you access.
It got reworked, right? I haven't done it since for years.
No, you can't get into the clock tower right now. You can find all of the clocks still around the map, and those got reworked.
It was reworked and it was postponed, and now we're here. Is it something that you still work on occasionally, like do a little more, or is it something that you're entirely postponing?
It's something I have planned. Like I've planned out like what I want to do for it, but very little work has actually been done towards it so far.
Do you want to do more stuff like the clock mystery in different areas of the map? Do you think there's anywhere that's lacking some novelty hidden gem content?
I'm not sure. I think the clock mystery is a kind of unique thing. Other place that might need, like, I don't know. I don't think that any place necessarily needs something like that, but there's a lot of places that it would be cool to have something like that. Like there's a couple of other things that have been hinted at as existing in game, but aren't actually content yet. I'm not going to name them, but you can probably guess what they are.
I got distracted by the bones falling.
I'm blanking. Like what has been hinted at?
Actually, thinking, I know Nexus of Light used to be hinted at.
Is he digging in the sky?
Yeah, I think so.
Wait,
what were you saying, Blue?
Is someone digging on the barriers? Maybe.
No. Fishq just used the Gravedigger shovel up there.
Can you use it mid-air?
Yeah.
I don't have any food.
Oh. Well, I guess it's not very practical in game usually.
Yeah, I have no clue what could have been hinted at, but that might just be me blanking right now.
I'm currently trying to think of something that I feel like I remember something at the back of my head. I just don't.
There's a couple of community, I guess, secrets that are just not released content. I can name one for you guys if you want.
Stuff.
Go for it.
Just
there's Ohm's Lab.
Yeah.
There's also Gale's Tomb, obviously.
Yeah,
I said that.
I was like,
I said Gale's.
I don't know if you still can, but you used to be able to.
You could never.
No, you can't.
Against the wall, and you could see through
that.
Yeah, you could glitch through it. I think.
Interesting about Gale's Tomb actually is it got rebuilt in 1.20.
Yeah.
Even though neither before nor after you could actually get in there. Also, there's a typing error actually on the sign in there that says you're bug abusing /kill to get out. There's a typo on that sign.
You're not supposed to say you know these things. It's like the don't X-ray thing at the bottom of the world.
I have a fully green Ohm's Wish. 0 rerolls.
Ohm's
No one
Lamp.
knows what
I
that
don't
is.
know what.
It's
Oh,
a
I have
legendary
not
lamp.
heard of Ohm's Lamp before.
I think it's a dungeon item drop.
The Ohm's
from
Lab
Dungeon Game.
is the Ohm's Lab the one that's in the mountain range around next to Lusuko, or is that something else
I think so.
entirely?
I think that's
Oh.
it.
Yeah.
I see.
I didn't even know Ohm had a lab.
Yeah. So
It's kind of a shame that there's no art of Ohm, because he's like an electric mage, right? But he's like a real one. He's not like Maxi or anything.
wait, who?
Ohm, he was a mage. right?
It's Ohms with an S. He has an S at the end of his name.
Whoopsies, Ohms.
But yeah.
Oh, wait, is it not Ohms? I thought it was like Ohms apostrophe. Is that just
Well,
no.
Ohms is his name.
Wait, are we talking about
It's called-
Ohm or Olm?
The item's called Ohm's
OLM.
Wish. The apostrophe is because usually you would say Ohms, but that's not how you do it in English. That's what the apostrophe at the end is, because it
Yeah.
belongs. It's the wish
Otherwise,
of
it would
Ohms.
be.
But
Yeah.
but anyway,
Yeah.
what I mean is, I think I don't think any area necessarily needs secret content. But if any area did get any secret content, I think it would be those things that have already been like hinted at in game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be definitely very cool. I think something that does need secrets is we do need secret discoveries in the journal jungle.
Yeah,
But I guess
jungle
that's
and
just gonna be
Corcus.
something.
Jungle, Corcus, and Ocean are the three areas that I think are really missing a full set of secret discoveries.
I think the ocean needs an ocean rework before secret
Maybe.
discoveries can become relevant there. And then obviously Corcus just needs a rework and an ultimate discovery, because we all know obviously Corcus had the first secret discoveries ever.
Yeah, but it could use more.
Definitely.
With Wynn
I mean, Raylos in
moving-
general can use content.
Yeah. With Wynn moving to 1.20.
5.
1.16 plus mainly.
Yes,
it's those higher
1.16
versions.
plus. Oh, but 1.16. Wait, I don't remember the Minecraft updates numbers and names, but
1.16 was
was
never.
the never update.
see, for 1.17 was the first of Caves and Cliffs, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And that would mean an additional, like what, 60 blocks in the negative y direction?
I don't remember if that was in 17 or 18, but
actually-
either way.
It's 1.18, I think. And
Oh.
it's
Yeah,
actually
I
there's
understand.
actually a server setting you can customize build height entirely in that version
Oh, that's
as a
fun.
server setting. So you can
I-
technically go to below 2000 and up to 2000, and it can
Oh.
work.
That's fun.
Probably
I'm
like
not
the
entirely
performance
sure we would be able to make use of that though.
Hmm.
I'm not a dev, so I don't actually know this for
Right.
sure, but from my
According to-
understanding, the server is still on.
From what Zier told us in the
Oh.
interview a month ago, the server runs on like basically a patchwork Minecraft version. It's a little bit of every
Yeah.
version kind of put together. And from what he told us, there's nothing actually holding any features back, and everything could be implemented.
That would be cool. If we could have access to the higher build height, that would be pretty cool.
Like,
Yeah, I was thinking like
I
ocean
don't really
update.
know.
Then you
in my opinion,
like
the
there's a
coolest thing would
possibility.
be. Okay, Alana, keep talking. Sorry.
There would be the possibility of making, if the ocean can be deeper, there's space for more caves, but also more detailing. like over in Joe Fash,
the main
there's great
thing, like,
details.
Making an ocean update difficult, besides the time investment, is that the ocean's like really close to Y0. Like
Yeah.
the ocean floor is really close to that, and you don't have a lot of space to go further down.
Yep.
So that's a little
I think
tough.
besides the ocean floor not being even, it randomly changes stuff all around. I think it's at around minus. It's at around level 20, maybe 10.
I think usually when
Around
the ocean
there.
floor rises up a little bit, that means there's a cave under there.
It's
Because they need space
That
for a
makes-
cave.
That makes
but
so
yeah,
much sense.
mostly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Joe Fash has great detailing when it comes to the ocean. I always thought that if there wasn't a possibility for making it deeper, you could just like have like little cracks in the ocean that are like teleporters. That way you could delete all the caves, get like an additional like 25 blocks to detail with, and then you could just like teleport to caves, so to say, that are outside.
Yeah.
But yeah, ocean update would be cool. But as both a GM and content team manager, do you do like which role takes more of your time?
I think for me they're kind of one and the same. In that a lot of the GM work I do is kind of really intertwined with the manager stuff I do. But like take the festivals for an example. I think that is entirely a blend of both manager and GM work.
Yeah.
Because I have to do a lot of the scripting for it, but I also have to manage other people to get things going. I don't know. It's a hard question to answer for me.
Yeah. How is it to manage other people?
You know, I think I'm not the best at it. It's not one of my strengths, but I do my best.
Yeah. That's an interesting answer.
I could go on a whole tangent about managing blue build.
I think we can. I think we can both go into tangents about how it is that to manage people, and to be managed too.
Managing can be rewarding. What's the word? Fulfilling, though, right? You get to like live through other people's shoes. Around. But I guess. Okay, look,
Lou over here with the toxicity.
Do you boss people around in the bomb tracker Discord?
There's no one to boss around. Nobody's active there.
But okay, I want to kind of switch topics. So we talked to Salted, and not everything of what we talked about is out yet, and especially the uncut 4-hour version is not out yet. But we talked to Salted in like August at this point. It's been a while. And Salted told us that when it came to... No, it was August 2nd, I think. Like it was right
barely
at
August,
Yeah, barely August. And we talked about the new early game quest line, and Salted showed us the doc. I couldn't open it, but I think I downloaded it anyway as like a
you posted it in
So he showed us a doc, and to explain this to the viewers, I guess like the doc that Salted made, he wrote down some notes basically and then gave it to you and then left it up to you to basically, you know, fix things.
This doc was already after we had like a couple of discussions in the manager chat about it.
Yeah.
I think it started when Salted just came up with like, I think he'd been playing through the game with a friend at that point and had seen a lot of issues with the early game that he wanted to resolve.
Yeah.
So we talked to him about like, I guess, potential solutions, and then later he came back with that doc.
Yeah, and it's not like a super detailed doc. Like it leaves very much open to like interpretation. Like make Gravedigger level 20 end at the cathedral, something like Sailor showing up. That's kind of clear, but like recurring characters and small connected storyline between quests, if possible. That's like a vague thing. No puzzles. Some important notes, but a lot of it was up to you, I presume, then, to basically fix the early game. How is that process? Like, how did you go about making it as good as it is?
I think to start, I came up with like who would be those recurring characters. I decided pretty early on that I wanted to use Tassim there. because he's not used anywhere yet. So I wanted to use Tassim, I wanted to use Aladar. I decided, hey, I'll tie it into the military stuff, the corruption.
Yeah.
And from there, I don't think I had like a fully detailed plan for how the quests would go. But I generally plotted out like, hey, this quest is gonna be part of the quest line. We need a thing to switch to. Hang on, one moment. I've just seen something in my chat from Winnie Flowers logged into a server with the username with a nickname. Yet another dead HC. Sorry, that's something.
Oh man.
Where's the one? I need to. Okay, Winnie Flower is just doing that. That's fine. Anyway, sorry. Back to the topic at hand. Where was I?
Not gonna lie, I forgot the question too.
Tassim and the military stuff.
Making the
Yeah.
things. Yeah.
Making the things. Yeah.
I will say from the very start, I wanted to end it with Recover the Past. That was a firm like detail in my mind. That's where the quest line was going to end. So I had to come up with how to get from the start to the end there.
Did you Did you do everything alone?
Yeah, mostly. I had help with builds for Time Lost Sanctum because I'm not a builder. I can't build very well. The builders did really good on that, but that's tangential.
Speaking of builders, this is completely unrelated, but do you I know you're not a builder, or at least not that's not your official designation, but do you have like a say? Do you get to like ask the builders, hey, I want this, when talking about maps for festivals? Like, do you get to give them any ideas for what to do? Like
the Deathless version?
Like Deathless or anything festival related?
Well, yeah, I have a say in that, but for the Deathlesses especially, I usually left those up to the builders to decorate as they wanted to. Okay. For other minigame stuff, I think I'm honestly not a very visual person. I think it's just not how my brain works. So I kind of struggle to visualize, hey, I want it to look exactly like this, but I give the general idea of what I want, and then I let the builders go for it.
Yeah. Are there any Easter eggs maybe that are like exclusive to
builders? Love adding Easter eggs. No, I usually don't. I usually don't add Easter eggs, but the builders love to do it.
Someone just asked in chat if there is going to be a quest that is related to unlocking the Time Lost Sanctum dungeon.
Yes, there will be. I could not get it done in time for 2.0.3, and then I've been busy ever since. It's on my to-do list. I'd like to do it.
But yeah, so about the whole early level stuff, why did you then remove There Is No War Inside the Fruma?
I'm gonna be completely real. I really didn't like that line. I think it didn't. I think people memed on it. I don't think it fit that scene. That scene.
Well, I mean, it's a parody of Avatar.
I know.
Reference, yeah, it's funny.
I don't think it's a very good one.
But people love the Avatar.
People loved it, and I added a nod to it at the end of in the post-quest dialogue. I just don't think I could have meaningfully kept it there while keeping like how the scene was supposed to feel.
Canada is a very peaceful place in real life, so it wouldn't be very representative if there was a war in Wynncraft's Canada. Whoa.
Wynncraft's Canada?
Oh yeah,
we said that Fruma as Canada because it's kind of Canada.
Yeah.
Is it?
Well, I don't
They're
remember
harvesting
the
something
line of
from the
reasoning.
trees.
Gaslighting Lex into leaking Fruma.
Wait.
God.
Oh yeah, it because they said like last year we talked to a couple of CT and they said their favorite part of Fruma was leaf in
Which
quotations.
obviously the Canadian flag has a maple leaf on it.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, and when we saw the
that makes sense.
builds,
You're right.
yeah, and when
From,
we
like, the new,
when we saw the builds and I
quest or
was making
something.
the quest
and
guide
we were like
for
analyzing the trees. It's like these
Yeah.
are Canadian trees.
their
Looks like they're
because
harvesting maple syrup from the trees.
in like
God, you guys
the
aren't supposed to get this so quickly.
I know, but I was making replays for the quest guide during the like dialogue scenes, and I was like, wait a second, there's something being like extracted from the trees here, and I DM'd
It's very, very
like Afro
interesting.
insulted, and I'm like, wait, they're getting maple syrup. Fruma is Canada.
Yeah,
That's-
Fruma.
That's
The-
how we
It was
got into that.
very intentional to reveal parts of Fruma in that quest.
Also,
To,
there is
like,
no war in Canada.
oh, there's no war in Canada. Really? Okay. The giveaway instead of art contest. I don't have the answer for that because Hams is usually the one who handles those events.
Oh yeah.
I'll just read up the questions again.
well,
instead of typing them.
I think we all know the answer why there's no art contests. So that's because the
Yeah, that's why I
AI
asked
debacle
in
last
chat.
Christmas.
I think that's definitely part of it, but I don't think that's the full reason why we stopped doing them.
We should
Maybe
host
it's
them
just
here,
nonsense.
peoples. We could host them. We could host an art contest.
I'm going.
When you were making the early
the
game
blue
quest line,
bank will fund the giveaways.
did you think that maybe it could be a start for a general main quest line throughout the game?
It could be. I wouldn't be opposed to it. It's just something we're not currently working on. I definitely would like to revisit Aladar and Tassim throughout the game.
Yeah.
I just don't have anything like really planned for that yet.
I mean,
Another
because
Solid
the-
has said before that he would like to have a main quest line throughout the game,
Yeah.
and I mean, I think everyone would like that. Except for those who
definitely.
don't do quests, they just wouldn't care.
Yeah,
I mean-
I wouldn't be opposed to it. I think it could work well. It's just not something. Yeah, it's not something on the list of things to do soon.
Makes
Fair.
sense.
Because
Would be a lot of
getting-
work, obviously.
yeah, getting Fruma worked on is more important right now.
I had a question actually about the festivals that I had forgotten until like a few minutes ago.
Yeah, sure.
Can you explain to us how the festival timeline works together with the Wynncraft timeline?
It doesn't. It just doesn't.
So there's
you're gonna have to accept that.
just no explanation for this. It's just the festivals occur every year, even though the years don't pass in the game.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
There's
mean,
no canon explanation then.
to give you a, I guess to say this in a little bit of a different way, the entire like festival storyline is a little bit of, it's not entirely like real in the world. Like the storyteller,
It's kind of like legends. It's just like
the storyteller's whole thing is turning stories into reality. And I think with that in mind, it's a little easier to say, oh, this is kind of not super canon.
Speaking of the storyteller, I have a question from someone.
Sure.
Will the secret event of the storyteller be repeatable? I'm not even sure I know what that is, the secret event.
Maybe. I still need to decide exactly how I'm going to handle that. We'll see how it goes. It depends on what I end up doing during Heroes, and I don't know what I'm going to be doing during Heroes yet.
okay.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Mm.
Yeah, I need to figure out how to invite
question.
this one. But yeah, as when it comes to the new early game questline, I just want to say it's Lou and I have been doing a new playthrough the last couple of weeks, months, and it's really telling. Like the early game it's so much better. It's fun. The hand holding is great. You don't need as much explained. It's a really good improvement overall.
I'm happy to hear it turned out well, because it was something I definitely put a lot of work into.
A link in the chat if anyone's curious as to what we're talking about.
Oh, thanks,
yeah.
Blue. But you've also worked on some, yeah. What?
No, carry on, sorry.
You've also worked on some quests, All Roads to Peace, and you were also credited to work on the Breaking Point together with Brace.
Yes.
Well.
All Roads to Peace, I was mostly in the implementation. For that quest, Selva wrote the dialogue for all of it, and I was just there to get it in-game. Breaking Point is something I think I led story-wise, and Brace really helped out getting it done. I think it wouldn't have turned out as good as it did without Brace.
I think that's what Brace said about about you, like in the opposite direction. Neither wants to take full credit, which is nice to see. How is it to work on quests compared to working on like festivals?
Quests are a little trickier for me because there's something that needs to be worked on over a fairly long stretch of time. And sometimes I kind of struggle to maintain focus on longer projects like that, and that's why festivals have been really good for me, because I've been able to maintain that focus on getting them done over the like month and a half that it takes. Quests are something you have to like work on very incrementally.
Yeah. Part of me is like surprised that you would say that quests are trickier, because I feel like it's like you do like one quest, right? But like it feels like festivals, there's so many things going on, right? There's like a billion different NPCs, there's a mini game, and there's hunts going on. There's like so many things. Does it feel like there's a bunch of things when you make them, or?
I mean, yeah, but those things are all like they're relatively small, all things considered. So it's not like I can get each of those individual things done fairly reasonably. And then I don't know. It's a weird thing. I think I can definitely get all the stuff done for festivals, even though there's a lot of things that need to get done. Whereas with quests also have a lot of things that need to be done, but they're in like... It's a little hard to explain exactly what I'm trying to say.
I am going to change the topic because we have a question from chat.
Okay.
Will Corrupted Lost Sanctuary stay as it is? Or will it
not
change
forever?
To Corrupted Time Lost Sanctum?
We're going to do Corrupted Time,
right?
Yeah. We're going to do Corrupted Time Lost Sanctum sometime, but probably not anytime soon, because making a dungeon is hard.
Lower priority as well, I suppose.
Yeah.
Wait.
It's going to happen, though.
Have you? Okay, so you.
What was the process like for working on your end for working on Time Lost Sanctum?
Oh boy, I had the whole dungeon basically planned out in mid 2022.
Damn. Okay.
And then I was just sitting on those plans for a while. I was sitting on those plans for a while until I could actually get them done.
I haven't even done that.
I mean, we can relate.
Yeah, because I'm probably I want to do it legit. I don't want to just fill up on my level 105 double mythic max rolled items. I want to do it like organically. On a hit, probably.
Like we did.
Which I haven't done. But
we did the dungeon on our playthrough, not the last episode, but the episode before that. It was pretty awesome, actually.
Yeah.
But have you also worked on raids or like? Because I at some point I want to like figure out which is like the most like difficult or like not worst, but like which one is the toughest part to work on when it comes to win, right? Quests, festivals, dungeons, raids.
I'll say I've never worked on like raids while they're being made. I've done a lot of raid fixes and bug fixing and tweaks after they've been released.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I've never been involved in making a raid from start to finish. I did help Lumi a lot with technical knowledge for making TNA. But that was more just like advice than actually making things.
We don't need to go into it, but just quick fire. Do you have a favorite raid and why?
Do I have a favorite raid? I'm gonna be real. I'm not much of a raider. I think TNA is cool, but that's also because it's the only one made using the newer script systems. So I don't know.
What do you mean? Script system?
Well, Script 2, which was 1.20.
Oh, it came right after the first raids.
Also, the 2.0 scripted spells.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm.
Our
you worked on something
GMs...
else that we haven't talked about yet?
Oh, yeah.
That maybe you think would be worth talking about.
I did the Kira Hive boss spells, the custom one.
Did you use social Vanguard, Solar Vanguard? Was that you?
Selva designed the spells and I implemented them.
So half to blame, half responsible for the pain that is Solar Vanguard.
In the chat. This is why you keep dying.
We've nerfed it a couple times.
I think it's only it's a bigger problem than it seems, just because it's people going back on their max level.
It might be people not knowing what the spells are.
I think the spells are just like not what you expect. You don't expect people looking out for the spell patterns on the floor on Wynncraft.
Yeah, but it's also health based, right? That's what we struggled with last year.
That's why certain high level players, but also certain builds. Yeah. Shaman has a pretty easy time because it's got lower single target DPS. It's got heals. It can teleport. If you compare it to Archer, when you arrow storm it in the face, the entire arena explodes. It's a lot more difficult.
Yeah. There's like two ways to defeat it: slow and steady, or just kill it before any spells can happen.
Yeah, but I mean, basically.
And in Prey, you can pick up the token before you die.
Oh yeah.
There was a spell for Oceanic Judge that we had to scrap. Well, it was in beta. I don't remember if it got to release or not.
It was the ring in the middle. When you kill him, it does damage for some reason. What is that? Like the spawning platform?
That's probably just the typhoons not fully despawning in time.
Maybe.
He had a counter spell, which was basically he'd put up a shield around him, and if you attacked him during that time, he would throw like a counter spell at you, which was either a debuff or a big attack you had to like dodge.
He has also really. Oh, sorry.
We had to remove that spell because we can't. The only method of detecting if a player hits him was like really bad and really inconsistent.
So that's on the back burner. Yeah.
I think that spell's not coming back. We have a couple of ideas for other things to add to him.
Yeah.
Nothing's like concrete yet, and it probably won't happen anytime soon either way.
I would love if like warrior could like cast like a water spear with like a mage ID would turn your like war scream into a wave. I think that would be so cool.
Oh,
that does sound cool.
What I wanted to see since 2.0 is mobs having like regular mobs like orcs on Levegar Plains and just zombies and stuff having like the spells that the player has.
Yeah, we've wanted more mob spells for a really long time. And we're definitely going to get them eventually. It's just we're not sure when exactly.
Yeah. Are GMs responsible for mobs?
Huh?
Is it the GMs that make the mobs?
Yeah, but not all GMs. Salvid's the main one who does mobs. There's a couple of other people who do them. I'm not very good at mobs, so I usually don't do them. Yeah. What was I saying? Yeah, we can't use the like super custom spells on just any old mob.
Mm-hmm.
For a couple of reasons, mostly technical, but it just doesn't really work. So we keep them to like bosses.
Do you think that the new scripted spells will move the entire game away from mobs just spamming the pull spell, the push spell, teleport spell, wave spells? Like all these spells are just annoying to fight against.
I'm gonna be real, I don't think scripted spells are gonna do that. I think more mob spells will. More just regular mob spells will do that.
Alright.
Whenever we get them.
Who do we get a pressure as a community?
I reckon the perfect opportunity to have players' spells on mobs would just be to give it to the humans we're fighting in Fruma, right? Surely.
But they're cursed, right? Only the guards would use magic, right?
I mean, yeah.
I don't think anyone would use magic from the officials, right? Because
I'm not going to answer that.
Using magic. Yeah, we're not asking you. We're just talking about it right now. So, because
accidental leaks are always welcome.
When Aladar mentioned that Tassim is cursed because he's using magic, I don't think officials would want to be using magic because I don't think officials would want to be considered cursed. I don't think the government would want officials to be considered cursed. I think.
I was thinking only allowed people.
If the hypocrites they're using the magic, even though.
There's probably some people using the magic, just not like the normal guards, I assume.
Nah, I disagree.
Well, we'll see, right?
Like player level mobs in Fruma, I'll be disappointed.
Just go to the slums and there will be a bunch of poor Fruma people that are trying to punch you with their fists or something.
I'm just gonna throw magic at them.
Yeah,
Honestly,
see.
It would be cool if the Fruma introduction starts with going to Fruma, starting to fight enemies, and the first time you cast a spell, you instantly get arrested. That would be kind of funny. Actually, now that I think about it, Aladar was scared of Tassim for being cursed because he used magic, but at the same time, Aladar also has magic after
there's an innate magic. Yeah, there's an innate magical ability, but casting spells, you gotta learn spells. I'm assuming he had to learn magic.
It's interesting to think about where they would draw the line, what exactly is considered cursed.
I mean, we'll see, right? There's
we'll see.
Like Seer said, it could be released. It could be released anywhere from 2 months ago to 10 years from now, but
someone chat is asking if you can tell us anything else about the Empress of Fruma, which I assume they're meaning the Roman Queen.
Well, wouldn't there be a...
Because that's spoiling.
No, I definitely can't tell you anything about that.
Wouldn't it be a king now, since Fruma's Canada? Sorry.
Again?
Sorry, I had to. Out of everything you've worked on, do you have like
Canada?
Yeah. Do you have a favorite thing that you've worked on or made? Out of everything.
I think technically speaking, stuff I've worked on scripting wise, it's either Banish the Beyond or some unreleased project that I can't tell you about that I did like 2 years ago. That's been sitting and waiting.
What?
That's probably Fruma. That's the only thing that has been worked on for so long that still isn't released, I think.
Clock mystery.
That just an assumption. Can't say anything about it.
My favorite thing I've worked on, like generally, I think would have to be the Breaking Point. The Breaking Point is just one of my favorite things in how it kind of finishes off the Dwarves and Dogons storyline, which I felt was incomplete before.
Yeah.
And I also like how I expanded the Dogons in that. I think that's a fun.
I love Dogons. I love the fan art people make them too.
It's definitely one of the best quests. It like wraps up so much. Like it wraps up the Dogan arc, but it wraps up like you're basically leaving the whole regions.
Also like generally dwarves and Dogons, because it also wraps up the Thanos line. So everything that concerns both dwarves and Dogons gets wrapped up.
Yeah, but also a little bit of Corcus, whole
It's like the conclusion to the second half of Gavel. If you consider like Realm of Light as the conclusion to the first half.
Yeah,
Breaking Point is the conclusion to the second half.
Yeah.
And at the same time, it also gives us Maxie's husband, which is big fan service.
That was in the very first ideas for the quest. We wanted to involve Maxie's husband. He'd been canonized in 1.20 with like a painting on the wall.
Yeah. And it sort of also gives you the raid as well, so yeah, it's definitely on my top I don't know, top 5 at least. I have so many favorite quests sometimes I don't know if I have a favorite. But it's like this one's
I think another of my favorites is Recover the Past.
Oh yeah.
I'm really happy with how it turned out.
It's a bit read heavy. But I like the cinematics and getting some. I don't know if it pays off more because Fruma is like there's nothing on Fruma and it's like I see a tree, you know, it might mean like way more now, but it's just like the rework itself. I mean, going from old Tower of Amnesia to the old Recover the Past to this one, it's been an improvement all along the way, right?
I mean, the old Tower of Amnesia quest was literally just a fetch quest, get as many teleport scrolls as possible. It didn't really have content.
I know. But the
it was like
part
worse
was
than the Lost Tower quest, honestly.
Yeah. But like one of my favorite quests is like the Win Excavation questline, but I've seen a lot of people disagree and say that it's outdated and old, which I think is crazy.
I would agree with the outdated and old things. I think it's a good base. I think it has a good idea, and I think it's not unworkable, but it's really crusty.
I mean, compared to like, it was just so groundbreaking when it came out, right?
Yeah.
Like it was just insane, and like having seen that like evolvement, it's like I can't dislike that. It was so good because I can still remember playing it the first time when it was crazy.
I think it's something that can like really be improved and brought up to modern standards. Like I think it's something that needs that.
Win Reborn is that's something we need after.
One thing I like about Win Excavation is it kind of feels like a conclusion to Win as a whole.
Yeah. It's like the realm of light of Win.
Yeah.
Except and then you have Troubled Tribesmen 3 levels later for some reason.
Yeah, I mean it is basically the realm of light of Win.
Kinda.
I like questline quests. All my favorites are basically part of questline quests. But it depends. Some are that are read heavy, like Realm of Light 3 is not my favorite.
Realm of Light's really good there. People don't like it because it's for repetitive purposes, but it is a really good quest line.
Yeah, it got the lore and the varied gameplay.
Let me ask questions. Go. Interjection. Let me find it. Silent asks anything about did you do anything for loot running? The loot run update?
No, I wasn't really involved in that.
Word. Next question. No, finish what you were gonna say, sorry.
No, I don't know. I'm not involved in that kind of stuff usually. I think
Are you interested?
I do think the loot run update's pretty cool. No, I'm not good at that sort of stuff.
That's okay. And then the other one was, will we get a new quest about Siegfried and Gurix? Who is Gurix?
Gurix is the actual name of the actor that is playing Siegfried in the Hero of Gavel.
I don't know that we will. I think Hero of Gavel kind of it does all it needs to do for that stuff, I feel. I don't think it needs another quest to like go into it.
There is also a bunch of like references to Siegfried anyway. Also the Secret Discovery, the statue. So yeah, that makes sense.
What Secret Discovery are you talking about?
Is it not the
statue? The statue.
Or something.
Oh, there's the statue where you enter.
I might be waffling.
But that's not a discovery.
The statue isn't Secret Discovery, that's why I was...
Yeah.
No, it doesn't have a Secret Discovery, but it has a post-quest thing you can access if you save him.
Yeah.
If you manage... well, actually, now it's okay. But back in the days, it was if you managed to somehow save him by avoiding all the 2,000 bucks in your way.
Well, there's still the immense lag.
Make it through the traps.
There's still the lag at the spiders.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good question. Someone in my guild chat asked. They said, "I want Banished to be on all year. We should get minigame realm at the Isle of Fiction to play minigames."
We're not gonna keep the minigames around all year. I know people have been asking for this, but I think they lose some of what makes them special if they're always available. And I know everyone really likes Banished to Beyond, but I think we gotta retire it for a year.
A whole year without BTB.
Yeah.
Just play Dead by Daylight.
Sorry, guys.
So no WinPixel?
I honestly will. I should check it out because I really enjoyed BTB.
I've never actually played Dead by Daylight. All of my knowledge is from Telecraft.
He is such a Dead by Daylight nerd, though.
That's funny.
But that's a person in front of me.
Then I don't feel like I'm missing out because I haven't played it. But when we did, we did a stream where no, I mean the game Dead by Daylight. But when I did the mini game and streamed it, everyone was saying it was Dead by Daylight, and I'm like, I have no clue what this is. But okay.
Yeah, I was like crying like in the first couple of days. It was like this game's too hard because there'd be people who knew what they were doing.
Oh yeah.
I'm a pro now. I think my personal best was 8:45 without like cheating for it.
Damn.
As a survivor, so I think yeah.
Wow.
Anything else games?
Yeah, I just think like the more we talk to people from the content team, the more they say like, oh yeah, we're gonna work on some Fruma stuff, and yeah, Fruma's ongoing.
We can't ask anything about Fruma.
Yeah, I want Fruma.
Well, we can ask, but
can't we get Fruma already?
we can ask a question that we ask a lot of people, and everyone's always curious. Do you have any estimate as to when Fruma might be out?
No.
Get ready for a non-answer.
Don't give the zero answer. Zero is just gonna say somewhere between the next 30 seconds and 10 years.
Yeah, no, Fruma's coming out in 2037, I think, is the current estimated date. Yeah, well, sometime by then.
2037, let's go.
Then Zero's lying to us.
That's more than 10 years. What a scam.
What a lie.
Yeah, I'm excited for Fruma. I hope everyone who's watching is excited for Fruma. What is Fruma? Fruma is the next major expansion we're gonna get to Wynncraft. It's gonna add a whole new region.
I'm excited for Fruma. What you want me to explain it?
Yeah, what is Fruma?
We're not viewing you. You're supposed to be the one talking.
Fruma is a province.
Yes,
okay, so I'll take over. It's the next major expansion. It's gonna add a whole new region.
It's a province. That's another reference to Canada. Only Canada uses the term provinces.
Yeah. So basically, they're adding Canada into the game. It's gonna have maple trees all over. You're gonna be able to have maple syrup. Bring your own pancakes though.
Yeah. It's
what else?
Your gathering profession. You're gonna be gathering maple trees in Fruma, and you're gonna be gathering maple trees. But gathering maple trees is actually the farming profession. So
what?
Maple wood and maple syrup from it. So it's both farming and wood cutting actually in one thing.
The Canada update.
Yeah. And I don't know what's the most common fish in Canada.
I don't know much about Canada. But the Fruma Queen is no more. There's the Fruma King. What else? I don't know. Not everyone's nice there, apparently, because they can be cursed. And that means they get cast out. But yeah, it's the next major expansion to win is all.
Fruma's just trying to reveal the truth about Canadians actually not being that nice. It's just a whole exposing Canada.
Wait, it's all like everyone pretends to be nice, but if you can't, they cast you out and you have to live in Win or America.
The United States.
So glad I don't have to live there.
Wait, that means Gavel is Europe, because that's the Atlantic. Caucasus is Britain, I guess.
Yeah, I guess. Britain or Ireland.
Almouche is Mexico. Almouche is Mexico.
Caucasus is British.
Okay, this is getting out of hand.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the speculations are actually that like Caucasus is either inspired by America or Germany, depending on who you ask.
Really?
I think a lot of the NPCs have like some German words. They use like moin.
Yeah, they say moin, which is like a very common German greeting, especially around the northern parts of Germany. And that's pretty much the entire reason why people think of it as Germany, because they use a German greeting word.
I just thought they was like mispronouncing or like dialect pronunciation of morning, like morning, moin.
I also heard the theory that it's actually just referring to mooing, as in moo because of salted.
Yeah, no, that's the answer. Let's go with that. Sure.
They're all just big bothamists there, all super religious, which means it's Canada, America. Sorry.
Well, if Korkians went to a place that isn't theirs and kicked, and like they're colonialists, so they have to be British, right?
Well, I mean, yeah, but at the same time,
and the natives would be the
America, right?
Welsh, I guess.
Because originally America was Britain colonizing America.
If they're America, then Fruma would
turned
be
into
Britain.
the US.
If Korkis is America, then Fruma would be Britain.
Yeah. I mean, all the...
So, Fishcute has a very important question. When will the ability to place multiple portable pumpkins be added?
Hopefully never, because they're covering my screen.
Lex? When can we place more than one portable pumpkin at a time?
Sorry, we just don't have the technology for it. They're too powerful.
It would require too much dev time.
Yeah, sorry, we just can't afford this. We can't afford. We don't have the servers for it. The servers would die.
Yeah. Is there anything you wanted to talk
also
about?
Do the ghosts, because player ghosts are always fine.
Oh yeah. Lex, is there anything you wanted to talk about that we haven't yet talked about?
I'm not sure. I think we've gone through most of the stuff. I don't know what else I've done on
any future plans that you want to talk about? Things that you're working on? I don't know. Probably nothing you can say much about that. But...
I have something I want to do that I don't have any idea on what I'm gonna do for it. Is I want to go look at Forgery and make it not bad.
Oh, what makes Forgery bad?
I don't know. I don't think Corrupted Fallen Factory would fix Forgery. It would be cool to have.
No, I'm not saying that. That's just like a question off the side on the topic of Forgery.
I think it's going to happen. Like there's the portal for it, and I think having it would cap it off at 3 dungeons per rune.
Yeah.
What is bad about
Corrupted EO just doesn't make sense, even though the CEO would kind of be cool dungeon to have.
And I do think
Factory, but.
I do think Forgery is allowed to just stop. It doesn't need to continuously scale with levels as we had them.
Yeah, I agree.
What is bad about Forgery as it is?
The new items as well. Delicious. Dungeon items.
But do you think that Corrupted Fallen Factory would be a further level apart from like Corrupted Games Graveyard than most Corrupted Dungeons? Well, all Corrupted Dungeons?
Because I don't know. I think
difference because I feel like the level difference between Fallen Factory and Corrupted Fallen Factory just wouldn't be great enough. I think there's like a 12 level difference.
It's like 9. Yeah, it would be like 12. I mean, I don't know. I don't think it's like 12 levels deal.
A big difference.
Maybe.
That's kind of what I've been thinking, that it would make most sense to have in Fruma, because you can have a bigger level difference then.
Yeah. I don't think it's a big deal, honestly.
It probably isn't.
I don't have answers for you because I haven't decided on anything. It's just something I'd like to go take a look at and try to.
I mean, that's kind of a good part. That means I can at least ask. Otherwise, you could just not. You couldn't say anything.
Yeah, no. Actually, I've got it fully decided, and I'm not going to answer any of your. I'm going to go silent now.
What's bad about it?
Including the interview, then.
What's bad about the Forgery as it is right now?
I just think it doesn't really work for what it sets out to do.
I think it doesn't work for anything anymore.
It used to be a thing you do. The 2 main rewards used to be the dungeon items and the XP.
Yeah.
Dungeon items, I think you still have that niche, but you don't need to do the Forgery challenge for them. And XP is, I guess, a little bit of a thing, but it's also really easy to get to level 105 or whatever without Forgery.
Yeah.
The mythic reward, the mythic reward I feel doesn't fit. It's never going to be good enough for Forgery, and I think it just needs to be replaced with something completely different for it.
Yeah.
And also,
I like that idea.
I'm sure someone's going to complain about it.
I think the best thing
Someone's
would
gonna
be
request
having a
fine
corrupted
graphics,
armor
right?
set as cosmetics.
I also, something I feel about Forgery is I think the Forgery challenge isn't very fun. It's because it's a lot of dungeon keys you need to get. I need to run these 8 dungeons like in a row. It just is a little not interesting, and the rewards you get from it aren't good enough for it. I don't know what the solution to any of these problems is. I just think they are problems that exist and need resolving.
Do you think dungeon running as an XP grinding method will ever be able to keep up with mob grinding again? Probably in the reverse way of grinding nerfing mob grinding.
I don't really know what's up with mob grinding right now. I don't really keep up with that kind of stuff.
Kind of overpowered and gives you way too many XP.
Yeah. So, alright, I have sort of a last question here, I guess, unless I come up with more, but I think Seer mentioned one last time, and that's why I want to bring it back again. What's your most sort of controversial, or like what's your most controversial win opinion, or what's your hot take?
Oh, okay. I'll need to think on this one a little bit because I don't know what my most controversial win opinion would be.
It's fine if you just give us any controversial opinion that you have.
Any controversial opinion I have?
I mean, yeah, anything that you think like most people would disagree on, but you have your reasons for thinking that way.
I don't know if this would be controversial, but I think the way a lot of the community sees the CT is overly negative, and often.
I didn't say that's a hot take. I'd say that's factual.
I don't. Yeah, no, it's a hot take
factual.
for those. It's a hot take for those people, and they see a lot of intent in the CT. Oh, they hate the player base. They want us to suffer, when that's just not the case.
Except for a few. I'm sure there's some team that likes to see people.
I don't think.
Well, I mean, to be fair, you guys made Solar Vanguard, so there's some to wanting us to suffer.
Maybe you think Solar Vanguard is good, but that would be a pretty controversial opinion.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Here's a controversial opinion. I don't think Solar Vanguard is as bad as people make it out to be.
Oh.
Have you tried to fight it?
Okay. I think so. It's been a while.
Okay, before the update.
Okay, anyway, what were you saying? Sorry, I interrupted you.
When it comes to, I mean, on that topic, right? How do you handle feedback from the community?
I like to think I'm pretty active in the Discord. I like to keep an eye on the constructive feedback channel and see, hey, is there anything here I can make happen?
I can confirm I see you there a lot. And you definitely always reply when someone addresses you.
Yeah, I try to.
Oh yeah, dude. Props to you, because I see you all over constructive feedback. So good for you for responding to Discord comments and stuff. Silence.
I do try to keep an eye on the Discord. I also keep an eye on the forums, but usually less so.
Yeah.
It's just more convenient when you're in Discord. Yeah.
Well, also the forums are kind of not very active.
Yeah, they kind of died. They feel like I feel like they've just gone down in popularity. It used to be like everyone's on the forum.
I'm a little sad about.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit sad that the forums are kind of dead nowadays.
Do you sometimes feel like they're are too many people who know about bugs but are too lazy to report them on the forums?
I am one of those people. I never get responses to my.
I'm not entirely sure. I do think the way we handle bug reports could be a lot better. It's definitely not ideal right now, but it's also the best we have for keeping track of bugs.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure the exact number of people who are like, oh, I know about a bug, but I don't want to report it because I hate the forums.
I think it's like 90% of people. I usually, like, once a month or so, I go on the forums, I, like, get the motivation to report bugs, and then I bug report, like, 5 different bugs. Completely randomly.
It's possible.
High key, there should be, like, a ticket system on Discord for reporting bugs.
Well,
I think a bug report command in-game should be a thing. Should just be a lot more convenient.
Like /bug report, it grabs your coordinates and then you write a little description and then a bot makes a thread for you if you need to post a picture or something.
Yeah. I think that would be useful.
Make it easy. Or
there's
like
a lot of
the way I bug report. Oh, sorry, go on.
Go on, I'll say after that.
I was just gonna say, like, the way I bug report is live stream betas and then hope some CT is watching when I'm complaining, like, this isn't working. Usually works out.
I think my way is probably the worst. I just message some people that I think are responsible for it, and I'm like, "This is a bug."
Me straight to Zia's DMs. Why?
You literally do that. I literally just message Zia, "Yo, there's a bug here."
He responds
like sometimes.
He's good.
Yeah. But I don't feel like I don't feel like that's like a controversial opinion. It's pretty. At least from our point of view, I guess, we agree that people can react too harshly and sort of have a construed view of the content team. I guess, yeah.
Do you think like there's a lot of people who always complain about the fact that they don't report bugs on the forums because they don't feel like they actually get fixed? I think there are a lot of people, at least from what I've heard from some people, they've reported bugs like several years ago and they just haven't been fixed to this day.
That's fair. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have much to say about that. It's definitely a fair feeling to have. Like I said, I think we could definitely handle bug reports a lot better.
Yeah.
But currently it's the best we have.
So you're saying that's definitely a problem. People are not just hallucinating that issue.
I think specifically for the case of, I reported a bug several years ago. In that situation, we had less people handling bug reports at that time, and it got buried by newer reports. I don't know.
Two questions from the chat. One of them being, do you have any, like, if you are going to rework the Forgery, do you think you will implement more canon lore related reason for the Forgery to exist, or will it just be this kind of floor thing?
I have an explanation for the Forgery that I would just need to get in-game.
Okay.
Something I've had for also probably a year and a half now.
Okay. The next question, this definitely differs from person to person, but for you specifically, do you play the game like normally in your free time, or do you mainly just work on creating more content for the game?
I don't really play the game that much anymore. I used to a lot, but I think at this point I just would rather put more time into working on the game than playing it. And I think it's still a good game, but it's less of a game that I feel like I want to put a lot of time into. Like, I will say I have God, no, this isn't semi-recently. This was 2 years ago. I did a HIC. I did an HIC playthrough all the way to endgame, and I almost got it through, but then I died at like 100.
Okay, so there you have it. Last time Lex actually played the game was 2 years ago. That's the kind of people making this game. Wow. Unbelievable. Probably even longer ago for Salted.
I have played it a little bit, but I'm just not familiar with the new like item metas. Like I haven't made a build in a while.
Linus, don't stop me, guys. Get in the frame. Guys,
no.
If you need that, I'm joking.
Oh no. It's a little hard for me to get back into endgame win when my build's super outdated and I feel like I'm not doing enough damage. So I'm like, I'm just not gonna.
Why you join Blue's builds.
Yeah, we have Blue
Perhaps.
right here. The biggest community build Discord. Link down below.
Alternatively, if you actually want hyper endgame builds, you can use the Nori bot made by Rawfish that has a build base for a lot of hyper like
raid builds and stuff.
Like really endgame builds that are just supposed to be incredibly endgame, rather than actually super fun. Okay,
but
yeah, go ahead.
No, go on if you had something.
No, I didn't want to ask any questions, so just go ahead.
Oh, okay. Do we have any more questions? Because I
don't think so.
Was our questions like 30 minutes ago?
Yeah, kind of same, but then we kept coming up with new stuff. Someone was asking, will there ever be a Lucio quest? Like, will we get an introduction to who Lucio actually is, except for just seeing him being ruthless and then dying?
I think it's possible. Lucio, for me, I think he's probably my favorite character in that quest, because I feel like him dying is something that makes logical sense, and it kind of does set the tone for Silent Expanse. It's just it also kills everyone else off like super fast that it's like
Yeah.
But I do think it's possible that he gets an intro quest sometime. I don't know what that would involve.
Yeah.
Someone else is asking, will there be a Lusuko quest? I think that's supposed to be.
Lusuko quest?
Lusuko, like the region. I don't know what they're talking about. It feels like a joke because it sounds like Lucio.
Yeah.
Yeah, what is the...
Yeah. I mean, there already
I don't know
is.
what a Lusuko quest is supposed to be. There are quests in that region, so I
guess a quest that explains the town. I don't know.
Yeah.
But that doesn't exist for like any town, honestly.
Yeah, but Lusuko is weird. All the town people are like ice people.
Oh yeah, that's true.
That's fair for some reason. They're just ice.
I bet that's not even canon. I bet that's just...
No, it might not be canon. It's just old.
Yeah.
Okay. Not me and Blue getting ADHD and running around for a random reason.
Me.
Yeah. But yeah, it's before we wrap up here, is there anything else you'd like to say?
No, I think I'm done.
Yeah. Do we want to play a game of Banish the Beyond to wrap this up? I mean, I know Blue wants to, but how about you, Lex? Linus?
Sure, I'm
maybe
good
Hot
with
Dog?
that. Just
I'm down.
Water first.
No particles.
Hot
no
Dog, are you
try
here?
hard mode.
Hot Dog? Okay, I take it that Hot Dog doesn't exist.
Hot Dog's here.
If Hot Dog's not here, we can grab fish.
Yeah, Hot Dog might be AFK, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'll make fun
I'll
okay,
Never mind, no, Linus got it.
Yeah, I got it.
Wow.
Okay, Hot Dog here or no?
I think we're taking Fish Cute.
The cameraman? I'm the cameraman. See? Ta-da!
No, there is no cameraman inside the Fruma walls or something like that.
Yeah. Now we're gonna get wrecked here by the creator.
Yeah.
Who has the secret commands on how to auto win.
Lex is gonna pull out all the pro moves. just using the cheat commands.
I don't think I'm actually the. Oh yeah, no, I have all the cheat commands, definitely.
Dang, this is so rude. How dare you?
Yeah, I actually made it so that I win 100% of the time.
You know,
that played the
fair. I'd probably do the same
the
thing.
ray of light on Linus's stream from his shaders, that looks so good.
What does?
The ray, the god ray, or the light ray, the sunbeam.
Oh yeah, there's a hole in the roof. I never
Linus
knew.
hasn't done his daily or his guild objective.
Yeah,
Wow.
I'm a horrible person. I was Hot Dog wasn't
agree.
here, I'm presuming. Where's the blue?
I will be right back though. I'll need a few minutes.
Alright,
So
hurry up.
I'm hurrying. Should have done this earlier. Anyways, right back.
I'm zooming. I have arrived.
I need to get the pumpkin thing, but I don't think I'll be able to. And I don't want to spend 9
Which
stacks.
pumpkin thing? Oh, the haunted
Wait.
rats.
Is there any item here? Oh, I
So
should buy
long.
the... Should I buy the leggings? Blue
Well,
or-
the armor you can buy at Isle of Fiction.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you'll be
but
able to buy
You
the
definitely
armor
need to
later.
get the Sigil of Terror, 100%.
Which one's that?
The trinkets are the ones that won't be available at the House of
The
Fiction.
Well of Power is not that great, but you can get it. The
That's
Wood of Power
surprising.
does nothing,
People have told me it's pretty good.
Yeah, but like, it's 3.
I mean, it's like a
mana per
free.
second,
It's
isn't it?
3. It's like a free 3 mana.
I mean, I suppose it's not bad and it's not expensive, so you might as well get that as well. I mean, I can buy it for you right now, Linus.
I got the sigil and I'm
Um,
getting the pants over here. Should I get the chest plate too? Future
you can
Shark.
get the chest plate in the pants.
Oh.
Do you want me to buy you the Well of Power?
I haven't
I
decided
have
yet
one of
if the
those.
replica Halloween mask will be there. It probably will be, but I can't say for sure yet because I don't know.
Mask?
The
Oh,
replica
oh, yeah,
Halloween
no.
mask.
I probably need to buy. How much is that? I don't remember.
It's 2 condensed souls, so it's like 16 shards.
Oh, I only need 4 more. I can buy them.
The mythic one is...
24 condensed. It's
Yeah.
like 9 stacks of Ellie if you buy
Yeah,
the Rivelli.
that's the sad thing. It's
Oh,
like,
yeah,
I don't
pricey.
have...
The prices
I don't
for
have-
the.
Uh-huh.
I'm like genuinely surprised at how high the price for the shards is.
Me too, because it's literally so easy to get them as well.
The
Wait, who
diamond,
sets the-
diamond tokens were like 1 LE, and that was like 20 games.
Who sets the price
Not
for
20 games.
the actual like item, like the cost?
No.
Oh.
It's you
Or like
the shards are traded.
the Emerald Priest.
No. I mean
exactly.
like the
Yeah, yeah.
actual like the fact that we got to do like 200 runs to get the cool mythic
Oh
one.
yeah, that's intentional.
Oh.
It's
What's that
working
called?
under the assumption of 1 shard per game.
Oh, okay. Okay, you guys ready?
Yes.
My pets need to go.
Oh, it's me. I'm the spirit. That's good.
Oh,
Oh.
how
Oh.
this is a paid promotion.
I don't think I'm gonna win.
I don't think so either, but that's not because like you're bad or anything. I think we're all
Lou is just very
competent players.
confident in being a tryhard.
No, we're all competent players. The
Not in this game, though.
statistically, Lex cannot win, or anyone cannot win right now.
I'm not even playing with sounds. I should probably change that.
My haunted mask is not disappearing. 2 minutes.
Well,
I
skill
saw it.
issue.
I saw the terror.
It's okay. They have to nerf me, so I have to have a name tag through the wall.
5.
It's unfair because I'm
gonna try and
streaming.
watch Linus' stream as well.
That was silly of you.
I was trying to go the other way around the blockhead to stun you, but I was struggling with my F5 to get back into the main perspective.
She's on terror.
So how do you get the most amount of points?
The most I've gotten is 17, I think. Or is it 14? There was something like that.
Don't walk around with a haunted mask, Blue. You're giving away your location.
You can't disable it. Oh, I've been stunned. Damn.
Oh, you're over there. Oh, silly me.
Don't lead them
It would
this
help
way.
add sound.
Okay, we can do this.
Going for me while I'm turning my sound down.
Oh, okay. I can leave you alone then. That's fine.
No,
Hi.
don't come for me.
No.
No, I'm innocent.
My
I'm just a
friend,
poor
isn't it?
little
Yes.
Oh,
content
that
creator.
was a close one. Damn.
Oh, wait.
Hi.
Why do I keep walking towards you? Guys, you gotta
I don't know.
I like never sprint here.
I'm
You should probably be sprinting. Oh,
gonna just trigger this.
And then you can see where we're at. Or where we went.
well, yeah.
Exactly, so I'm not gonna sprint. I'm not gonna give away my location. Oh yeah, promise you're not watching
Well,
stream.
why not?
Ooh. I can get a perk. What does injured do? Like saying you've been permanently
it just
injured.
means you're
Very
one
stupid.
hit to death.
I really should
Oh.
have gone in there.
Yeah, I don't know.
I
That
need
was
to
a bit
heal,
of a,
man.
it's a bit of a mistake.
Well, me and
Where's my
Fishcute
volume?
are
So I
like
kinda-
carrying. You guys die and we carry the well part.
Yeah, easy.
Damn, no one went to save Blue. That's so disappointing.
Lou is less close to dying than me. What are you talking about?
That is so disappointing.
Are you both dead?
Well,
We're
they're
both
both grave.
Downed. So
Oh.
Lou is right next to me. I
I'm
have
gonna be
40
dead in
seconds
like
left.
15 seconds.
Oh, don't worry, I got you. I got you.
Do you though? 10.
I don't think he. Yeah, you're dead, Lou. Oh, sensational.
Ah! Oh no no no!
Oh, are you a lone soldier?
Me no.
Oh, that would be crazy.
I'm of Linus 10. Bro, Linus 10 IQ. Yo. That's
you are
not
a lone
nice.
soldier.
No, I just stumbled and hit my toe on the way out of the church. What does the thing do again?
It lets you revive yourself after some time.
Oh wait, I don't have boss bars on.
Oh. Hi, I see you.
Not me. I'm scared. Wait, how do you get healed?
You have an item to heal people.
You have to sneak and then someone has
It
to
lets
use
you
that item on you.
remove the
Oh, what
injured
the
condition from them.
Really? Oh, this thing. How do I use it?
Yeah. You right click on someone who's sneaking.
Oh.
Hi, fish cute.
Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Please.
My inventory is so full. Having 2 e-books and 2 ads in my bar is not helping.
Yeah, no, I can imagine.
Please.
With the well's almost done, fine.
It's well more important than me.
Wait, I thought I was
Yes.
being followed.
Yes, it is, Lou.
I thought it was behind me. Ah! This is...
Did you like not see me or something?
No, I didn't see you. I have a
Oh,
bad
Jesus
vision.
Christ, Lou, look at that. I didn't see that one. Oh, this dude, she's good. She knows. Her traps are so well placed.
I'm a video gamer.
You've clearly made this game. Oh, yes!
This...
Hi.
Your traps
Oh.
are so good. What?
Ah, man.
Can you not hear the heartbeat?
Well, I'm not paying attention to the
Oh, there's your
heartbeat.
problem.
I have my own heartbeat to worry about. Help me, someone.
Oh,
I like the grave aspect though, it's pretty cool. This is how soul point should work, Salted. You
What?
die and then your items get put in the grave and you have to run back. Ah, what was that?
Hi, guys.
I don't like this. I don't like this minigame.
Ouch!
I take it back, Lex. This isn't fun anymore. Help me.
Oh, that's a good stun.
Oh wait, you're not following me. Huh.
Yeah, I
Why?
teleported away. I thought it would be funny.
she's on me, so I'm
Dang,
just
the
gonna...
terror is kind of slow. How do I miss? How do I...
Are there any more traps? There's one here.
Yes,
Hi.
there's more traps.
Oh. I just hear you say,
Oh, damn.
oh.
Okay, who's been disarming all my snares? You better quit.
I'm dead.
Oh, hi, Honest.
Ah, innocent content creator. Spare me.
Linus,
What
come
the
on, you've been dead the
fuck?
entire
Gosh
game.
darn. Hi.
Eh.
Oh no, I hate that you get jump fatigue from running downstairs.
Yeah, it's not ideal. It's a running issue.
Wait, you can't have Wisp of Hope and Shield at the same time?
You can, but there's not much use in having both of them.
Wait, how many more do we have to power up?
One more.
Okay, this time I'm gonna be prepared. Where are you guys?
Yeah, it would also help to have your boss bar on so you can see the heartbeat and not only hear it.
I'm gonna die and
Should
lose
have
anyway.
been faster, fish cute.
Linus, that's cheating. You can't
It's
use
not-
illegal mods to have a
Well,
wider
technic.
point of
Okay, let's
viewpoint.
see. I could
These
see.
are some
I can
good
do the
well
same.
positions, though.
I can do the
You guys
same
got
here.
pretty lucky with these wells.
Oh yeah, so they are randomized. I'm not just being gaslit by
Well,
myself
they
every
are
game.
a bit randomized, but also it's the three that you guys have left are pretty spread out.
Oh.
Oof.
Damn.
What was that? Oh,
She,
I gotta go
found
save
me in the locker and
fish.
killed me.
Yeah, you got a little bit to go until fish is just dead.
I thought fish was
Oh my god.
Oh no.
10 seconds left.
Oh no, I can't see where. I thought fish was also broken, or the shield thingy,
Oh,
because
damn, we've lost.
fish was bleeding. Oh, you don't have faith in me?
You could still find the escape beacon.
I can distract her for you.
I'm to go.
Yep, you found it. Nice one.
Yay!
Nice.
We did it. Or wait, do we win now? Because I found the beacon.
Yes.
No, I won.
Okay.
No, the quote unquote win condition is whether or not you guys banish me, which you guys failed.
Oh, so I could have gone back to the well.
You can still escape alive and get some points for it.
Oh, okay. So yeah, we're just skill issues. That's it.
Yeah.
You guys had pretty good wells too. The final 3 were really spread out. And I was panic cell, which meant I had to walk really slow.
Yeah.
That was fun.
But we're gonna wrap up the stream there. Thank you everyone who joined in watching, and obviously thank you Lex for joining us today. It's been a pleasure to talk to you. Yeah, we'll be back with another podcast in December. We will actually have 2 in December if I remember our scheduling correctly. Other than that, we'll be back with another playthrough episode next weekend, hopefully. And yeah, see you then. And
bye.
Yeah, that's been everything. Thank you guys for joining. Thank you, Lex. And yeah, see you guys. Goodbye.
Join Blue